It is a happy day to be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. The Steelers blow out the Las Vegas Raiders 32-13 in Vegas in front of a primarily Pittsburgh crowd. Let's talk about it. Roll it.
From my head to the sack, I've never felt so low, and I can't hold my breath, feel it when I'm alone. Take the glass through my neck till there's no feeling left. Drown myself for the high again.
Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome back. I am Caustic and this is the Caustic Fan. This is Terrible Towel Talk and a much better night tonight for me, as opposed to what happened with the Ohio State game last night. The Steelers beat down the Vegas Raiders, and this is so relieving to finally see this. A team that has injuries, a team that put their backup quarterback in to start, and the Steelers take care of business and just put the hammer down on them. So, let's talk about the scoring summary. First quarter, Boswell gets the scoring started with a 52-yard field goal. Nailed that one, and because of course he did. 3-0 Steelers. With 4:24 left in the first quarter, Madison gets a 3-yard touchdown run and gives the Steelers something to think about, because they just ran right down our throats on that drive, and gives the Raiders the lead 7-3. Second quarter, Boswell hit a 49-yarder at 7-6. And then right before halftime, Justin Fields with a 3-yard touchdown run. Failed on the 2-point conversion, which was a pass to Connor Hayward. But 12-7 was your score at halftime. Third quarter, 9:20 remaining. Steelers hit a 37-yarder from Chris Boswell again, 15-7. Then Najee Harris with a beautiful 36-yard rush. Boswell on the extra point, 22-7. Then in the fourth quarter, Justin Fields with another touchdown run, 7 yards this time, 29-7. Now the Raiders did eventually respond back as Aiden O'Connell, easy for me to say, hit Wilkerson on a pass, 29-13. They failed on the 2-point conversion. And then Boswell would hit one more field goal. Boswell had a really good game today. And that wound up being the final score of 32-13. This was a great performance. This was a fantastic performance from the Steelers. Everything that you've been hoping for out of the Steelers for so long, seeing them just have pitiful offensive day after pitiful offensive day for a few years now, because of one, of Matt Canada, two, Kenny Pickett or Mitchell Trubisky as your quarterback. Finally, the Steelers seem to have found a day where they were dynamic, where they were hard to stop, and they just made another team's life hell. We don't get that enough from the Steelers, and it was really nice to see them go up against a bad opponent on the road, even though, like I said before, the Steelers had most of the fans. It was still a road game, and they still kicked the hell out of their opponent. This was a nice victory. We needed this really badly, especially after losing the last two to Indianapolis and Dallas. Really needed a win to boost our spirits heading into the next few games. So, Justin Fields went 14 of 24 for 145 yards, and then he ran for 2 touchdowns on the day. Nearly passed for a touchdown as well, but George Pickens dropped it. It's okay, he was covered on the play, but 14 of 24 for 145 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Najee Harris had a fantastic game on the ground. 14 carries, 106 yards. He had 2 really big rushes in this game. One of which was the aforementioned 36-yard touchdown run, where he ran down the sideline, dove for the end zone, and just barely got the ball over the goal line. George Pickens had 3 receptions for 53 yards, and the defense was just suffocating for Pittsburgh today. 293 yards for the Steelers to 275 for Oakland. And the Steelers won the turnover battle 3-0. They forced Vegas to turn the ball over 3 times. Jackson got a pick. Watt punched the ball out a couple of times for fumbles that wound up getting recovered by us. This was a good day. Also, not to mention that the Steelers blocked a punt and wound up getting 3 points out of that. Defense and special teams were on their game today. And this is the type of performance I want to see. I want to see us beat the shit out of teams. This is Steelers football. I love it. So happy about it. I'm over the moon right now because I was telling my fiance heading in, I was just like, this is the type of game that we are born and bred to lose. A game where we are objectively the better team and we just go and shit the bed, because the Raiders away is always a tough game for us. For whatever reason, whenever we play the Raiders, something screwy starts happening. We lose those games quite a bit, but this time we came out on top. So this puts us in a really good position, improves our stock, especially with the Bengals still to play this week. The Browns lost. The Browns lost again. They lost in Philadelphia, so they're 1-5. They're out. They're done. Their season cooked. Good. Fuck them. But additionally, the Bengals still have to play this week. And I forget who they're playing. It doesn't particularly matter, honestly, because we did what we were supposed to. We took care of business, and we kept them a little further off of our backs. But what this really does is this helps us keep pace with the Ravens. And the only reason the Ravens are ahead of us right now is because they have a division victory. So if we can continue to handle business the way we need to, if we can, because we have yet to play a division game. We got the Jets next week on Sunday night. We have the Giants the following week after that, and then we head into the bye week. If we can maintain pace before we start playing division opponents, I think we're in good shape. This was good. We opened up the playbook today. We got in another team's face. Now, will that be as easy against Aaron Rodgers next week? No, of course not. But I'm feeling better now that we've stopped the bleeding on this losing streak and we got back in the win column. So let me know what you think. Did you think that this was a good performance? Because I'm over the moon about it. Justin Fields played very well today. Najee Harris played very well today. George Pickens, though he didn't feature a ton in this game, when he was asked to feature, he made some big catches. I think we had a good game. I think we had a really good game today. We got the W. That's really all that matters. So, like I said, let me know below in the comment section what you thought of this game. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back. When will I be back? I might be able to do the Celtic match next Saturday. There's no Ohio State. Like I said, the Steelers play on Sunday night, so it would have to be a Monday video in order for me to get that done. But we'll cross these bridges as we get to them. I do still need to recap Blue Jackets, and I might do that. Sunday afternoon. I'll go over their first week plus of action. I do still need to go over Buckeye men and women's hockey to this point in their respective seasons as well. And I need to preview men's basketball for the Buckeyes too. But I will cross all these bridges in time. So if you like any of those, make sure you subscribe. I am Corey Caustic. This has been the Caustic Fan. See you next time.
How can I feel free?